That is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Dallas. Folks, here in Atlanta, we're ready for football as he's... Myers to get this one started. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now it's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 3rd down, Ryan. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Skrine. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 45. After the interception, here's Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 55 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a 1st down. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. The left side completion to Jones. 23 yards on the play.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Here's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's caught. Jones. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a 1st.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. And nice chunky yardage picked up there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Steve McClendon able to get him for a loss of about 3. On 3rd down, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. Back to throw, Darnold, escaping the pressure right. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tack McKinley In there to bury him for a loss.
Of most quarterbacks, if you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
2 minutes remain here.
What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream.
We're back to Atlanta right after this
time.
time.
You got to take him.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, line it.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Found his target,
No.
It's Anderson. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Leopard! Detroit! Gone!
On 1st down, it's Darnold. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Deion Jones. In from his linebacker's spot, he's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Darnold from the red zone now. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Gun. Single. Let him go.
They go play action here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Again, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So out now come the Jets. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Set. 319. 319.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So we've hit it. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99, Philly. Here we go. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. And this is caught by Curse. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Barney. Hurry up, here we go.
Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he fields it cleanly. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Mike Pennell forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. To throw on 2nd down, Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
22.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Ryan now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, give me that,
6
pussy.
points in his hands there.
Fuck out of
Couldn't
here,
hang
boy.
on. Second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads.
They put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
22. Let him go.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. 2nd and 10 now, Ryan. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Ryan. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert
Fuck.
on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays
That
are
Matt
backbreakers
Ryan
for a
fucking
defense.
running
They
around
thought they
on
had
me,
him
bro.
hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so.
Oh.
He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
Get up! 54, Seth! Hey, check. 3 down.
They'll run here with Freeman. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu from 10 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards.
56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
Darnold on 1st down. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bilal Powell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And this is now a 1-point game. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
After the interception, here's Darnold. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 42 yards. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. The extra point now coming from Myers. Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT, and this will remain a 5-point game. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that stinks.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, 79 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Bryant tacks on the extra point.
Man.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Fuck that up. That was a nice run,
Here's
though.
Bosher to kick it
away. That was a nice run. Okay.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And New York set to take the field. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On 1st down, Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And now running right through it. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That one complete to Anderson. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A first down throw, Darnold. Complete outright to Kurz. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Mike, check. 59.
On second down, Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Detroit! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, nice move. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Vic Beasley in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit! Hot!
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Hey. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit! Hot!
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Found his target, it's Anderson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They convert on third with a gain of 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun!
Darnold to throw again. He hits Herndon over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Lucky 56. Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Again, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun!
Now it's Darnold. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw is Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it in.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go now.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 4th down, Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Detroit!
Throwing again is Darnold. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Now Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Jets on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Darnold. Dumps off to Powell. He won't go down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence. And he's
got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Gun!
To the air again, Darnold. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. Now Ryan on second down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Steve McClendon breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go. And got his man complete. It's Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 91 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now look at him go. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Nobody in front. Rashard Matthews. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one that puts him in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question,
Isaac Smith, what's going on, buddy?
Score that puts you behind. Well, that score you just added on the board will
Let's go.
energize them, or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Freeman again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one goes for 24 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And that's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. 2nd and 10, it's Ryan again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got Sanu. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Hey, let's go. 39.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one good for 33 and a first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Gun! Ready! Right 25!
Now Ryan. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. New York set to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 36 yards.
No. Check. Patriot! Gun! Mike is 59.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Detroit!
Now it's Darnold. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So it's all up to the other Matty Ice. Matt Bryant now. This from long, very long range. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with 2 ticks remaining. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. Ryan to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, I don't think it takes much to crawl into their mind, right, why they went for 2 there, even though they were unsuccessful. With this type of a lead, what they're worried about, right, and less than 10 seconds on the clock, what they're worried about is just giving up the touchdown.
Yeah, on the kickoff return.
Yeah, so you go for it here to try and ensure yourself. Now they've got to make sure they cover it, otherwise they could actually lose.
So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were open to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try and bring it all the way back. Close, and this well contested.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night, everybody.